it feels much more like a moment of huge pride for all the staff, for our customers, because we were able, as we had committed 6 years ago, to give taxpayers money back, and it was £20.3 billion, and also some more money, which actually came to be £900 million on top of what taxpayers originally invested in the bank. So it's a moment of huge pride, but it's only that. We are going to continue relentlessly to focus on our purpose, which is to help Britain prosper. That is Lloyds' purpose.
Looking back, the HBOS deal brought a lot of problems for Lloyds Banking Group, but it's also brought you great market positions. You're now the market leader in mortgages and current accounts, for example. Was this a good deal looking back on it?
It was obviously a transaction that required a substantial state intervention, as you know. So taxpayers had to bail out Lloyds HBOS with £20.3 billion. And I personally think that taxpayers' money should never again be used to bail out failing banks, like in any other sector of the economy. And when I arrived in March 2011, the bank was in a very fragile position with a very weak financial position. So today, 6 years later, you have a bank where the £200 billion of net debt have been fully repaid. We also pay the £100 billion of SLS, Special Liquidity Assistance, from the Bank of England. The toxic assets have been sold. We have the highest capital position of all the UK banks and are considered one of the safest banks in the world.
And as you say, you're the first bank to be returned to private ownership. There are still lots of banking assets that the government holds, notably RBS, but also Northern Rock's loan book, parcels of loans that were previously owned by Bradford and Bingley and Alliance and Leicester. What have you achieved here that they haven't done? What are the lessons?
Well, I'm not obviously going to comment on other banks because each case is a case. But what we have done was basically on a two-pronged approach. First, as I was saying, we have absolutely addressed the weakness of the financial situation of the bank, becoming one of the safest and strongest banks in the country, as we just discussed. And on the other hand, we have completely focused the bank in its customers, in UK customers, in the retail and commercial banking sector, and relentlessly driving simplification of what we do for them.
Now, you talk about digitising and making the bank more efficient. A lot of people hear that and just think, oh no, that means more branch closures.
Well, our approach in terms of branches, telephony and digital is to follow what our customers want. Our customers are contacting us by phone and by digital channels more and more, but they want a multi-channel approach. So what we have is an integrated platform that interacts to our customers through our multi-brand, multi-channel model whenever and however they want to interact with us. But their behavior is they interact much more through the telephone or their PCs, less through branches. And of course, we have to keep a fit-for-purpose and efficient bank. And we cannot keep branches where, for example, we have 4 or 5 customers only visiting every week. But given that we want to serve all customers and we have a special responsibility towards our customers and communities, we have implemented a new concept of mobile branches, which we will have 20 by the end of the year. They will cover multiple locations, so they can be half a day a week or 1 day a week. And I think with that approach, we will continue covering all of our customers.